Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to keep the theme going and be opening up Legend of Zelda Midna from Twilight Princess by Wake Studios. On the front, obviously a picture of the statue itself, just the sort of text on the side, a picture of a corrupted Twilly on the back there. And yeah. Let's get it open. The logo on the top there, in all of its blurred glory. Like the last ones. Whoop. It's a very tight fit and not enough room to get your hand in there. So, only one layer deep here. Again, very well packaged and slightly upside down. You can see Midna's head there slightly upside down. So, put this off to the side and let's get started. Alright, up first we have the base. So, some spots there for something, we'll find out. The Mirror of Twilight logo there, very nice, and the shattered helm. Yeah, and you'll notice USB slot on the back there. There we are. Let's plug that in quickly and see what we get. There's a USB-C to USB cable and also just a Bluetooth wireless remote, I guess. It's very fancy, they're orange. I'm sure it doesn't matter which USB-C cable you plug in though. Alrighty, and we'll just turn that on to have a look. It does look really impressive, but in person I am blinded. The strobe feature as well. Anyway, we'll leave that off for the time being, and we will get back to that at the end to see what it looks like. Alright, we'll try to hit all the accessories first, but might be a bit of jumping around, but we'll see how we go. I was worried I'd broken it, and maybe I have, but maybe not. Anyway, what looks to be the head at the top of a maybe the portal. This is probably the shattered part of the Mirror of Twilight that lets you travel between the two worlds. That looks like it clips on there though. That it does. Does it clip onto the other side? That it does. I've got no idea which side it belongs to. I'm going to hopefully say that the black box, the sort of Twilight particles fit on the front, and I will try to find the other half. And there it is. Not only did I find that, but the magnets come off. And then it's just a hook. How convenient. So if you're not too fond of the hook there, or the chain, then I guess you can remove it if you wish. That one should just sit on the other side. Yeah, it does look slightly like bull horns now though. It definitely feels a lot more fragile than the other two. But up next we have one of the corrupted Twilly there. Very nicely, I was going to say very nice paintwork, but it's actually slightly grouped. And obviously the sort of tubes running down. Not sure what the holes are for. I believe these go, yep, I can sort of see that pattern. Looks like it lines up there. So that one should just be a matter of putting in. And there is a second one. Again, very nicely textured. A bit sturdy. The magnet's grabbing, it's just not finding the spot. There we are. Now, weirdly, I can see the two Midna parts, and then several dozen other parts. I'm assuming they're her arms, but I don't know what everything else is, so I'm going to grab all the other ones first. Maybe not, I've got no idea. Oh wait, no, is it all... Is that what those holes were for? If it is, these become... Nice long and thin. Give me a second as I try to figure this out. Yes, they all go into the tentacles, but they're too small, so they're going to be non-magnetic. You're going to need blue tack. Alright, I will pull these two off. I'm going to pull all the parts off, find the blue tack, and then put it all together at once. We'll see how that goes. Ooh, some more blocks. Oh, there was a hole there. No, maybe not. No, it's on the inside there. Like so. Definitely a lot more fragile, this one, than the other one. Alright, back to the weird tentacle things. A double one. Another double. A single. Another single. Another single. Another single. Alrighty. Give me a second, we're going to have to get some blue tack. There's only in the box. Oh, wait, one more spot. No, there's nothing. Alright, I have checked every spot. If there is any, I don't know where it is. So, I will go and grab this. Just on the off chance it jams in. There's the double. No, it's a different double. Where's the other double? There's the other double. Which fits in fairly snugly. Alright. It may just be that one of them needs to. Now, there are a lot of keys. The question is whether or not I can find where they go, because some of the keys are just end of piece. Alright, I'll put it all together and then we'll jump cut it. I need blue back for the rest, back in a second. Alrighty, so I went back and forth until I found where everything went. The top ones that are in the helmets have got just blue tack in there to hold them in place. But that was an absolute nightmare. And I don't know how long that's going to hold in place, so I guess if you're setting it up permanently, you'd want to... see, I don't want to say you put a drop of glue in there. Maybe some double-sided tape. Don't get me wrong, they look cool, but... Jeez, were they an absolute pain to get in there. Alrighty. Just before we get to Midna, we have the stand and the metal chunk. Could have sworn one of the other two had this in the piece of plastic, rather than just on its own. But it's not like it's going to get too damaged, but yeah. So it does look like a bag into the ring. So, very nice there. Alrighty. Now onto the thing everyone came to see. Up first, we have Midna's torso. Looking a lot like the Venus de Milo currently. So, again, I can understand. They've got the raised section for her tattoos, rather than having them flush and putting a decal on there. Just it's significantly faster for them to paint. But no, very nicely detailed skirt. The inside of the skirt's the same colour as her leg. I guess again, speed. But all in all, very good. I don't know what it is with her, but they really like to go the extra mile for the texture for the feet and whatnot. Weir. I don't know what it is with weir, but they really go the extra mile for the feet. Yeah, let's move it up and get the rest of the Midna on there. Yeah, I wasn't kidding when I said I felt that Midna's a lot more fragile than the other ones. So next up is Midna's face. Again, slight gloss eyes, which is very nice. Covered in a heap of the packaging foam. Very nicely cutted and detailed on the inside there. And again, just the amount of detail on the back is amazing as well. They're all going out with the whole, her hair floats legitimately around her head there. I mean, unless, no, it comes out the back of her. Her hair literally ties to her clothing. That seems silly, but you can sort of see as well. Her head's just as long as her torso due to the cloth there. But again, all very, very thin. Now I've just realised, one, I've missed where her head goes. But two, I don't think I'm getting her arms on currently with that out there. So I will grab them now quickly and then. So. Her arms there, again, just as well painted and textured as the others. Geez, even the details on the palms of her hand. I swear if they went to the effort, they would probably put fingerprints on them. I mean, they're really only one step off. So, I'll get Midna's head off again, and we will put her arms on, and then her head again. Ooh. Just realised as well, should point out, just the level of detail on the forehead ornament. Very nicely done. It does have the shoulder. So that goes in there. Now usually, there we go. I should have pointed out, there's quite a lot of, her arm's got quite a massive chunk taken out of it for her cloth. Now usually it's a bit annoying when you have quite obvious seam lines. There and there, but top covers it very nicely. I found the blue tack that it was meant to come with, or the green tack, matches this colour scheme very closely. With what I'm assuming is a spare, yeah, it looks to be a spare forehead ornament, if required. There's actually three. So, up first is her ribbon hair tie thing. And something you probably won't want to be fragile with or cautious with is her top hair ornaments. Now it does feel like they're made of metal, so they're not exactly going to break that easily. See the little detail in there. So, very nicely done. Now, oh okay, yep, yeah, I was going to say, should be a spot that they go on the end there. Think I can remember which way around they go there? Just have to look at the picture there quickly. The extending arms go forward. So, and like that. And then like that. Now again, you could probably put blade tape on there to hold them in place. But that is all come together. So, very nice model. There is a lot more parts that you're worried about damaging on this one than what the others have, though. I will be honest with you on that one. And obviously, to finish it off, we will quickly plug the base back in. I do always prefer it when the base is hardwired rather than battery. Just makes everything a lot easier. I'll even turn the extra lights off just for the effect. So not too bad. And then if you want to pulsing as well. Personally, I do prefer the glow-in-the-dark style a bit better, but impressive all the same. I don't know what it is. Just there's a special novelty with models that light up. Just as I was packing up, I just realised I think I missed one of the most important pieces. The end of Midna's hair, which has the old shackle on there as well, which goes there like that. Can't believe I missed that. Anyway, now back to the conclusion. But yeah, all in all, a very impressive figure, very well painted and detailed, especially the hands and feet there. Go again above and beyond. The little tentacles on the corrupted Twilly, bit annoying, but again, I guess once it's set up, you don't really need to worry about it again. There are a few things which I feel might be a bit on the fragile side, but at the same time, I think the more fragile ones are made of metal, which makes it a bit easier. And when you're setting up, just be careful. All in all, very impressive model. Looks, again, real perfect, or near to perfect to the character herself. And yeah, well, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.